Hello. On this journey, I have noticed so prominently that one of the biggest things that stops us raising our vibration, taking action, or being aligned with ourselves is caring what other people think. Stop it. Before I jump into it, for those of you that don't know me, I am Harriet. Hello, hello. And here is a quick intro.
When you're grateful, you can't be worried. You can't be fearful. And you find a way to succeed eventually. Why not have it now? That's my invitation.
Welcome back. So I want to talk on today's video about being more in tune with yourself, about becoming confident in yourself, building your self-esteem, raising your vibration. And the biggest thing that stops you doing that is constantly caring or listening or even thinking, not knowing but thinking what other people think about you. And I just want to give a really quick example of this. I definitely was someone that was so scared about what other people thought of me, and I know that a lot of you watching this video do it as well. You have this fear of judgment and what other people will think, but you don't even know the truth. You base your actions and your thoughts on what you perceive them to be thinking, but you don't know. And this really became apparent to me recently. There's a lady that I'm working with now, and she was at one of our events, and I was speaking and delivering a message to everybody in the room. And during the breaks, during the lunch, sometimes I'm quite quick in and out because of course I'm preparing to go back on stage. So I didn't get a chance to interact or speak with her. We didn't have a conversation until she started working with me, and she's been getting some amazing results. So shout out to this lady. I won't mention her name for confidential reasons. However, she actually said to me at the beginning of the journey that she thought I didn't like her. Now, how many of you guys watching this have felt that about other people? You worry about what they think or whether or not they like you, and you care about this. You want to please people. Now, this particular lady, as I say, I hadn't even had a conversation with her. I didn't really know who she was. And as soon as we did interact, she's beautiful, wonderful, wonderful soul. And I adore her. And as soon as we had that chance to interact, we built a really beautiful connection. But based on thought and preconceived perspective, she had thought that I didn't like her, and she became afraid to approach. Now, of course, as soon as we did, as I say, we've built a beautiful connection. But that's only because I took that time to reach out. Otherwise, she might not have taken those steps to have that interaction because of already being fearful of what I thought. And for those watching, you stop what you're doing, you stop taking action because you're scared of what other people will think. Now, first of all, that's totally normal. So don't punish yourself, don't beat yourself up about it. Our brain's primitive desire is to stay safe, is survival, to keep ourselves in a comfort zone. But does this really benefit you? Does this serve you? Does this help you? No, it doesn't. So what I'm here to share with you is an understanding that it took me a long time. This doesn't happen overnight. But when you truly start to understand it, you start to live your life. You start to become aligned with who you really are and build your own confidence. You see, now I have strength, I have confidence. I do not care what other people think. I always come from my heart. I always come from a place of good intent, as do most people, as do you probably watching this. But we're all different. And what I want you to understand is we're not going to get along with everybody. That's just life. Well, actually, you can if we're all really coming from a beautiful place. But in today's society, we're coming from a place of judgment and needing to fit into a certain box. But there is no box. We are all so completely different. And something that you'll see on one of my other videos, I think I did it a while ago now, so it's right near the beginning of when I started this YouTube venture. But it's Marmite. Those of you in the UK, you know what I'm talking about. For those watching further afield, well, first of all, comment below, where are you tuning in from? And hello to everybody in the UK and across the ocean. But Marmite, it's a breakfast spread, you put it on toast, and the advertising slogan that came along with Marmite was love it or hate it. And what I've come to understand is that this is life. You will get along with some people and not with others. Some people will agree with you and some people won't, and that's okay. It doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. In fact, for those of you that are really ready for this statement, and this took me a long time to understand, there is no right or wrong. Nothing has meaning until you give it meaning. And the meaning that you give it is from your own perspective and your own experience and what you know. And more often than not, that's what's been conditioned by your family, by your friends, by the media, by society. So I want you to write that in the comments box, or at least write it down for yourself, that nothing has meaning until we give it meaning. So to be able to raise your vibration, to be able to live on a frequency of love, happiness and joy, which is what I believe most humans truly seek. When you get down to the nuts and bolts, everybody that I've ever worked with and the advice and experience that I've taken from millionaire mentors is that everything that we do and everything we want, whether it's to earn a big income, whether it's to build your confidence, whether it's to make a big impact, the underlying reason is because it makes us feel good. That is the basis of everybody's wants, needs and desires. So to be able to build that confidence and vibrate at such a frequency where you are attracting good and the results that you want in your life, you have to come from a place of strength within. Stop worrying about what other people think. Stop living and acting to please other people. As one of my heroes, Les Brown, says, nobody else creates your reality except for you. You create your own reality and you have a choice in that. And first of all, to be able to make that choice from a position of strength, stop caring about what other people think. And the second thing, a bonus tip for this video, is to not compare yourself to others. That is another way that we stop ourselves rising, we stop having confidence, we stop ourselves taking action, because we are comparing ourselves to other people. And I recently heard a quote which I thought was beautiful. Stop comparing your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 20. Now, what do I actually mean by that? When we go to try something new, perhaps it's launch a new business or to scale an existing business, perhaps it's to try a new hobby, a new skill. And when we start, we watch other people that are already established in business or successful or doing well. We watch other people that are already brilliant at that new skill. Perhaps it's snowboarding, and we see people snowboarding and we think they're amazing and we compare ourselves to them. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. And I can only share this with strength now for you watching. In fact, it's the entire reason why I have this YouTube channel, is to be able to be just even a little bit, if I can be just the splinter to the log that fuels your fire, then my job here is done. So stop A, caring what other people think, and B, just focus on your journey. And whenever we are doing anything, because of our different personalities, because of the different ways we learn, because of the different experiences that we've had in our lives, we will all progress at a different rate. But you know what? That's good, that's great. As you'll hear me say a lot, if you've ever heard me speak or if you've seen some of my other videos, I talk a lot about progress over perfection. progress over perfection. If we are progressing, if we're moving forwards as humans, then we feel satisfied, we enjoy it. And the way to progress is to, as I've just shared, stop caring what other people think and focus on your journey. Align with yourself. Start to learn what you enjoy, what you're good at, what you want to do truly in your heart, not based on other people's opinions. And just one step at a time, take action and progress towards what it is that you desire. That is it on today's video. But as you know, if you watch this channel, I am committed to doing daily videos of inspiration, education, and motivation. Why? So that we can rise together. So if you haven't already, remember to subscribe and even hit that bell for notifications so that we can truly grow and achieve what we want together. There is power in numbers. See you tomorrow.